Hello there, fellow NPCs. I'm Scythe, and today we're getting back into Out of Touch. And we have just finished the intro. I did not expect it to simply say this has been an intro. It was 1 hour long and things like that, but we did get that. And now we have been with the girls, we have moved away from the girls, and now we have moved back to the girls. And now Victoria, our main interest, it would seem, doesn't like us. She thinks I'm pathetic. So we are gonna have to figure out what the hell is going on with her, because she is acting like a tsundere, at the very least. And that is using the YouTube-friendly words. But either way, let's see where this is going. How Shad the God is going to perform here on. Let's go! The skeins of fate are not so easily unwound. The strand of one individual can decide whether an entire rope will be split. This strand in particular belongs to the most unlikely person, neither particularly brave nor passionate. At least, they wouldn't think so. Chapter 1. Oh? Who am I? Who am I really? Depends who you ask, I guess. Or rather, it depends on who is asking. Earlier that day. But that wasn't much of an answer, was it? Sorry. My name is Jamie Hidaka. I'm a senior at St. Mary's Academy here in Japan. I'm not in any clubs, nor do I play any sports. Why? Well, I'm waiting here at the train station for my best friend CJ. He suddenly left 5 years ago, but now he's back. I can hardly believe it. This must be a dream. I keep thinking I'll blink and wake up. It's a little embarrassing, but I'm really happy to see him again. You see, CJ, Victoria and I all grew up in the same neighborhood. A really old-fashioned Japanese-style area. Right, I need to check that actually. Let's see, settings, increase the volume, because it was really low when I was editing. Let's bring it up here, let's see if that works. I didn't have a lot of friends due to my situation, but I didn't need anyone else. I don't have any siblings, although those two might as well be. But despite my strange predicament, I think I was lucky. My family life was just awkward, truth be told. I still have both my parents, and they really do try their hardest to make my condition easier. So what is it? CJ and Vicky, however, they both had a hard time growing up, harder than I ever knew at the time. Yet despite that, they both took care of me when I was feeling down. They picked me up when I fell, when I faltered. How could I not remember that? Now and always. I may have skipped ahead a bit. I don't have a disability or illness, don't worry. You see, I'm the sole heir to my grandfather's business empire. That's not a predicament, that's just a lot of effort? No, what's the word? Pressure. My dad was disinherited for choosing love over duty, choosing my mom, to be exact. He ran from an arranged marriage to be an artist and never looked back. How could I not respect that? But there are no other male heirs in the family, no uncles, cousins, or anything. Yes, Dad, and grandfather made it abundantly clear in his will that that isn't an option. So that means it falls to me or nobody at all. Even if I was never close to my grandfather, I can't just let our family legacy die, can I? So are you a girl or a boy? I've always been assuming that you just have a male name. We'll see. But now you're making it sound like you're a boy. The last male Hidaka Heir. The new master of our house and all that pertains within. Okay, so you are male. Interesting. Will be first love interest that is male in one of these games. Took me only 4 years, but at least it happened eventually. Except for Seeds of Chaos. Great, right? But there's a catch. I'm a girl. Oh, okay, there we go. Grandfather was already senile when I was born, my parents tell me, so he never knew. When he finally passed away, my parents asked me if I wanted to be their next heir. They never pressured me into it, but I was far too young to understand what that really meant. Still, they've been nothing but supportive and kind. Even the schools I attended did their best to keep it a secret. I'd like to think they were understanding, but well, maybe it was after seeing my family name. I only have to keep it up until I graduate high school and then I inherit everything. Not long now. All my friends I've always known. They've been my bedrock my entire life. They even make sure I still know how to look like a girl when this is all over. Not like I'll ever really look like one. But still, it's not much of a secret anymore. Except for one person. Oh! CJ doesn't know? Yeah, I kind of believe that. I kind of had that thought as well. He maybe doesn't know. Gonna be the, oh, I didn't know you were a woman! Sort of thing going on. Hey, Jamie, over here! I was a little shocked when I first saw him, to say the least. I mean, who wouldn't? Just look at him. Jeez, he used to only be an inch or two taller than me. He must be nearly 2 meters now. And who's the girl? He didn't say anything about bringing a girl. What's with him? He's so different. What's that weird outfit? That shouting. That smile. There's something about him. I can't... Come here, you little shit! When the hell did you decide to stop growing? I didn't. How you doing, pal? You hardly look a day older. And I'm gonna assume that Daddy Shaded God already knew that Jamie was a girl. Yes, for CJ to catch up on that fact. That's not true. I'm taller than everyone except Vicky. Jeez. Got a girlfriend yet? I'm sure there's plenty of chicks into SS. I don't know what that is. Fuck, am I glad to see you, bro. We're gonna have a blast. I'm glad to see you too. I used to think CJ just accepted me for who I was. That he never mentioned my situation out of consideration or politeness. It was very polite back then. Hard to believe, I know. Sarah, this is my best bro, Jamie. Jamie, meet my sister, Sarah. Nice to meet you. Best bro? But I realized he doesn't think of me as a girl at all. Whatever cluelessness CJ suffers from, it clearly doesn't run in the family. Aw, why? But yeah, I guess. I'm gonna teach this scrub how to shotgun a beer. We'll graduate you to a funnel, don't worry. Baby steps for the little guy. Alright. Oh, is she gonna tell him right away? Big bro, you're such a dummy. What? What the f did I say this time? I like her a lot already. It's hard to believe they're related though. They don't really look alike, do they? Jamie's not great with people, but with your help, she might be able to handle this odd situation. Who the fuck is saying that? You can have her talk with people nearby, examine the area she is in, or leave to go somewhere else. Is this like a narrator voice? She's still pretty shy, so she'll only talk to people who she knows unless forced to. What? Where the fuck did this come from? Okay, let's double check this. Jamie's not great with people, but with your help, my help, she might be able to handle this odd situation. You can have her talk with people nearby, examine the area she's in, or leave to go somewhere else. She's still pretty shy, so she'll only talk to people she knows unless forced to. Okay. Examine. This is a train station close to our neighborhood. It's actually still a bit of a walk from the school or our old houses, but it's the best we've got. We can take it straight to the airport too, without any transfer, which is a big plus. That being said, CJ and I live so close to the academy that we never really had to come here often. Not like some other students. Other than that, it's just your ordinary train stop. Okay. Talk to who? Okay, so we are Jamie right now. CJ. You really haven't aged a day, have you? What are you, 5, 6, 7? Never thought you'd be a manlet. What? I'm 4 inches taller than the national average, you idiot. For girls, anyway. I just with you, bro. Come on, I got enough guns for the two of us. Yeah. But really, dude, it's great to see you again. I miss you a lot, buddy. Yeah, me too. Let's talk to Sarah. So you're CJ's best bro, huh? Thanks for taking care of him for all those years. Oh, no, really, he was the one who took care of me. Oh, come on. Really, I guess I can see that. But still, he came to get us on such a short notice. You really are just like he said. I am? That's a good thing, right? Yep, I know he's a doofus, but please keep taking care of him. Whatever. Yeah. Okay, we can't do that anymore. Oh, we can. Interesting, but either way, we're leaving. Hey, bro, we got time before we meet everyone else, right? I want to take a walk around, see the old neighborhood, you know? Really? Aren't you tired from your flight? He slept like a baby, it was pretty cute. Sure did, your lap's always super comfy. Yeah, that's pretty close, with family there. Uh-huh. They must get along really well. Alright, let's get going, I guess. The subway station and the main street, sunny Kamogawa City. And there's some kind of break here. And there's a radio station there on. After that, CJ wanted to take the long way back to the academy. I've been living in the dorms on campus for a few years, so it was a little nostalgic for me too. Not like there's much special on the way there, but the whole time, CJ talked about everything he did overseas. Just checking here. Yeah, Jamie got a little bit of extra ass compared to his CJ, so that's a sign. The whole time, CJ talked about everything he did overseas. Apparently, he didn't even know he had a sister. I'm not sure how much of this story was just tall tales and bragging. Plus, I think it said something about seeing his father in the clouds. Maybe I misheard him. But nonetheless, it was fun to hear about. Like old times. Soon enough, we were talking like he had never left. I don't tell a lot of jokes, but he giggled like an idiot at them anyway. It may be a little hard to believe, but he's actually a good listener. Well, sometimes. So, what made you come back? Did they finally get sick of you over there? I came back for you guys, what else? You're my family, I couldn't just abandon everyone. I want to be with you guys from now on. I'll take good care of you, I promise. Aww. Maybe he isn't so different from the sweet boy I used to know. Oh yeah, speaking of which, the school approved my door assignment. I'm gonna be the funnest roommate you've ever had. Roommates? This was going to be a strange school year. Great. Yes, great. What have you gotten yourself into, Jamie? Not much I can do about it now. It's not like I can tell CJ, of all people, that I don't want to live with him. He'd be crushed. And maybe... well, maybe it'll be fun. Okay. What should I do? Just a boring back street near the edge of the city center. Really nothing special. The rail system was in place before our little city was built in the 80s. Because of that, the closest train stop to school is oddly far from everything. Taking the train to school would be really inconvenient, if we ever had to. Which thankfully we didn't. Other than that, there's a few small stores. I think that's a sandwich shop on the first floor of that office building. Really the main defining feature of this street is how quickly people want to get away from it, either coming or going. So, remember this place? Huh? Of course I f***ing do. Well, sorta. We never came around here very often. I mean, why would we? We walked to school. Trains are for suckers. Oh, come on, they're not that bad. Never again. I missed the train once and Vicky never let me hear the end of it. Yep, I remember. All you had to do was catch the damn Yeah, I know. Sarah? So, Jamie, CJ tells me you two have been best friends since you were kids. Yeah, he and his mom moved in next door when I was about 5. He wandered into our yard the next day and my mom ended up making us play outside in the dirt together. He ended up throwing mud at me and I threw it back. Things just kind of escalated from there. Or so my mom tells me. It's been so long I can hardly remember. Aw, that sounds adorable. I'd love to have seen you two when you were that small. Well, were you even born back then? I guess you were, but not conscious. Unless you already have your god powers. So what about you two? How did you meet? Honestly, I wasn't much different than right now. I met CJ at the train station right after his flight. Although there was one big difference. Huh? Like how? Well, this is a much happier meeting. Coming home is so much easier than leaving, after all. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? I guess it's time for us to leave. Let's try it. Can we talk more? No, it's just the same thing. That's unfortunate. Baraba! Okay, so tab is not fast forward, it's history. And some awkward keys here. Well, CJ wants to keep looking around. Where to next? City Center. Ah, City Center Park. It's exactly how it used to be. Ha! What do you expect? New skyscrapers? This part of town was already built up. They can't just knock over big buildings and try again. Yeah, because they aren't me. I get rid of this dumpy 80s vibe and get something a little nicer, a little classier. You're wearing 80s vibe. Glass. Tall glass buildings. Ones with doors I don't have to bend over to get in. Yeah, you would make that priority number 1, wouldn't you? This is so different from where I'm from. Back home we don't have a lot of tall buildings and none of them are this crowded together. Alright, Los Angeles is really spread out, isn't it? This place isn't really anything special. The city center has the only tall building for kilometers. Actually, the place CJ and I grew up doesn't look anything like this. It's not too much further either. Really? CJ never talked about it much. Man, what's there to talk about? It was covered in trees and hills and stuff. Yeah, that's not really surprising. This is the downtown area of our little city. While we're on the Kanto Plain, we're still a few hours from Tokyo by train. Because we're so close to the coast, we get our fair share of tourists day tripping from Tokyo. So naturally, some nice hotels and other amenities popped up. I didn't mention it, but my family had a lot to do with this real estate boom here back in the 1980s, when even my grandfather was a young man. It's kind of embarrassing, but, well, see that building across the street? I'm guessing this big thing? With the vertical lines? That's the Hidaka Tower, named after my family. In about 9 months, I'll own it, along with half of the real estate on this street. Things are going to be so different soon. I won't just be responsible for myself anymore, but for the jobs and livelihood of thousands of people. My neighbors, my peers, the people I grew up around. The scale of what's going to happen is finally starting to sink in. Even though I spent my whole life preparing for it, learning everything about our family business, it's honestly a little scary. What should I do next? Talking to CJ. Remember when we had that field trip here? To that dumb museum or whatever? Man, f that place. Our teacher kept getting mad at me for falling asleep. Yeah. It was an art museum. I love that place. Leah would poke you in the ribs and say, what was it? No sleepy outside, doggy. I remember that pretty good. That's it. Leah and Vicky never stopped calling you doggy after that. I remembered something else though. I dropped my lunch and you gave me yours. The whole thing. You didn't even hesitate. You clearly didn't remember that. So, Jamie, tell me a little about yourself. I have the distinct feeling that CJ left some important details out. Oh, okay. Like what? How about your family? Do you have any siblings? CJ said something about your grandpa being a big deal. Oh, no siblings or anything. Yeah, well, the big oaf here might count. But really, it was just Vicky, CJ, and I growing up. He's right, my grandfather was a big deal. There's a lot of family drama involved with that. But long story short, he left all his inheritance to the last male heir of the family. Excluding my father, of course. So that just leaves me. Sorta. Oh, now I get it. What's there to get? Are you having a blonde moment? And Nikki, the adults are talking. So, my dad's a painter and my mom's is his assistant. Apparently, she used to be an employee of my family. They never really told me the whole story. But I think that must be part of the reason my dad was cut out of the will. Actually, considering the timing, I may have been part of the reason. The whole situation happened just before I was born. Oh, so they ran away together with their love child. That's so sweet. Jeez, if you put it like that. But yeah, I love my father. He's a good man. When it comes down to money or the people he cared about, well, I'm glad he shows us. Huh. You never told me I know this. You never asked. That was kind of fun. Okay, so I did talk to both of them. No, wrong button. Boop. And leave. There's a few places we can go from here. What should we do? Ooh. Okay, so you wanna... I guess that's it. Crown means where we should be going to further the story. So let's go to the mall. Whoa. Are we at the right spot? Where did the mall go? Our mall! Oh yeah, this would be the new to you, wouldn't it? They gutted the mall about 3 years ago. Almost all the shops are new. What? Don't tell me they got rid of... No, they didn't. That's one of the few stores I left from back then. Shit, you had me worried there for a sec. Huh? Sorry, I'm lost. Oh, yeah, right. My bad. We came to this little shopping mall after school almost every day. Actually, the girls still do. There's a little coffee shop around that corner over there. We would spend hours there every weekend. I guess it was our little hangout. We even got to know the owner pretty well. It's still there? Is she? Yep, she's there. She sure is. Yes! Yeah, she's gonna be a damn good MILF, I'm assuming. Don't worry, you'll meet her in a second. Ooh. Let's, we're going to the cafe soon. But first, the brand new city center mall. It's not huge, but it's really nice on a sunny day like today. Right now, it's pretty empty. It's barely past noon on a weekday after all. After school, this place gets packed quickly. These days, I try to avoid crowds as best as I can. But the girls love this place. There isn't a huge risk that I could get caught, but if I did, well, it just wouldn't be worth the headache. You remember the store up on the second floor? Forever 20 something? Oh, the one Vicky liked, yeah. I can still remember the ceiling tiles they had and where all the cameras were. Huh? Why? Because she would always drag me there and make me wait while she used the dressing room. How about this one? Or this one? Maybe this one? Sure. Sure. Yeah, what did you need my opinion for? Not like I know anything about girls' clothes. Huh. Who do you think she was trying to look pretty for, genius? Yeah, dumb as a brick. You seem pretty trendy, Sarah. Would you go to any of these stores? Who, me? Trendy? Really? I never really thought of myself like that. I actually don't have a favorite store. Human clothes are so interesting that I can't help but look in every shop. What do you mean by human clothes? Didn't they think? I think they did. Yeah, there was a fairy type girl in Tropicalia that was similar. Ha! Wait, did she say? Yeah, tell me about it. She's worse than Vic was. Jeez, I know what you mean, Sarah. I think I'll be the same way in a while. We can go together. I'll find something perfect for you. I'd like that. Wait, what? Yeah, because he's still a guy in CJ's eyes. Now, let's go to the cafe. And let's meet the good-looking mama. We couldn't leave without at least saying hi to Ali. Irashimaise. Hey, Alejandra. Oh? Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? Jamie, you're here early. Hey, Ali. Guess who I found at the train station today? Ooh, finally bringing a date, honey. I'm so proud of you. Huh? What? No, look. Don't you recognize him? I don't... Hey, wait. CJ? Is that you? Hey, Ali. Broseph here picked me up. We just flew in here today. Broseph again. I don't like the word Broseph. It's so bad. You're back. Welcome home, CJ. And who is this beauty? Beauty? Oh, jeez. My name is Sarah. I'm CJ's sister. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, darling. I'm Alejandra. This shop is my little piece of paradise. But wait. Sister? Sister? See, I've known your mother for 20 years. I would have known if you had a sister. Yeah, it's a long story. What's the hurry? Come. Tell me everything. We'd love to, but we're actually meeting everyone after school today. They actually haven't seen CJ yet. Are you serious? How long have you been gone? 4, 5 years? And you come here before you saw Victoria? Mijo, I think you need to see that girl. Oh, right. In the intro, we did get to meet... right. To meet the entire crew. So this is a bit of a flashback before them. That was a pilot, and the pilots are usually weird. Like that. Oh, no. This was my idea. I left early to pick CJ and Sarah up. Everyone else is still at the school. We're going to meet them in a bit, promise. Well, in that case... Still, you better serenade that girl after what you did. What? Yeah, I know. After what he did? I don't understand. Oh, advice! That's a new one, and let's see what we're going here first. Café Colombia, our home away from home. This little coffee shop has been here since before I can remember. Same owner too, not that Alejandra has aged a day in that time. There's a table in the back that might as well have our names carved into it. In fact, it may have Leah's initials scratched in somewhere. I haven't come here as often as I should, but Vic, Leah, Teresa, and Ashley came here after school almost every day. Back in middle school, though, all 6 of us would spend most of the weekends here or nearby. I miss those days, but now that CJ is back, well, who knows. We're going for advice first, and then we're talking to CJ. Hey, Ali, any idea what we should do next? Well, keep taking CJ around town for now. It's a really good opportunity for you to reconnect. Plus, you should get to know Sarah. Those two seem attached at the hip. But I know how tired you get. Don't feel like you need to stay out all day unless you want to. I bet if you head back to your dorm, CJ will get the idea. Thanks, Ali. Of course, Mika. Am I saying that correctly? I know I'm supposed to say it something like that, but I don't know if my pronunciation is good. Oh, we can talk to Alejandra as well. God, this takes me back. I missed this place. I really did. That's not a surprise. You spend more time here than at home some summers. You've known Alice since you moved here, right? Pretty much. She's known my mom since before I was born, I think. She was mom's friend from college, but ended up staying here. You know, it's funny. They're pretty close, but Ali knows better than anyone how fucked up my mom was. I guess that's why she always gave me a place to hide here. Us too. She kinda adopted us all, didn't she? Yeah, that's weird. Yep, glad she did. So you're my little CJ's sister. Ha, yep, that's me. We never met until he came to California 5 years ago. I see. So you're real half-siblings. Yeah, I suppose. That's kind of an odd question. Yeah. What are you getting at here? Are you going to bribe us like a certain businesswoman over in Tropicali tried to do? Trying to get my sister pregnant back there too? Yeah. Sorry, I know that's probably none of my business. It's just, well, I've known CJ since it was just a little thing. But I wasn't around for when I was born. I never met your father either. That's, understandable. I don't get it. What's the big deal, Ali? Almost 20 years ago, CJ's mother left for a few years. No warning, no note, nothing. I was worried sick. We all knew she could be a little strange sometimes. But 4 years later, she just showed up again, right at my door. Except this time she had a cute little blonde boy with her. So don't take it the wrong way, I'm just not surprised. Can't really say why. But you know what? CJ was a wonderful surprise, and if you're anything like him, I bet you are too. Ah, jeez, you're being too nice. Huh, I never knew that about CJ. And last we are talking about to Alejandra. Hey CJ, could you grab me another espresso bag from the back? Take your sister too. You remember where everything is, right? Of course I do. Huh. Okay. Broseph. Yeah. Does he not know? Yeah, well, Mija. I thought he did. I didn't want it to be like this. It's not like I wanted to hide it from him. Oh, sweetie. Don't blame yourself. It's not like you had to have that talk with any of your other friends. CJ is just CJ. I know. It's just... He was my best friend. He is still my best friend, I think. I thought he knew me better than anyone. Maybe it does in a way. Huh? What do you mean? CJ has never been very good at seeing the big picture, to say the least. But to him, you're just you. I remember how happy you were when he helped you with your little robot guys. You two would sit at the back table for hours to try to figure out the instructions. That was different. Even though it was so important to you. What about all the times it took you to those silly sci-fi movies? Or when you wanted to go to Akiba, but you were too embarrassed to ask the other girls. But all I'm saying is that maybe he knows a part of you better than you think. Does he? And now we are living. Take care, guys. Say hi to Vic for me, CJ. Alejandra knows everyone in our group like family. She may as well be our aunt. She sure treats us like it. But beyond just spoiling us, she really does have a good head on her shoulders. If I get lost or don't know what to do, I can always check back with her. Maybe she'll have some ideas. Are you telling me that we're going to play this as Jamie? Or is it just in chapter 1 we're going to play this as Jamie? Interesting. Alright, wait for now. We're going to the Tachibana Avenue. Ah, they still have those dumb balloons here. I think the city would have tried some other decorations in half a decade. Better not let the Spinosas hear you say that. They love those. Ah, shit. That's right. Those heart balloons on this street always made me think of them. You could see some of them through the living room window most of the year. For me, it was that big fucking sign. I'm surprised that's still here too. Espinosa, who's that? The family of one of our friends lives right on this street. We come by here to pick her up or walk her home all the time. Oh, I see. Will she be there after school today? She definitely should be. She's not the type to wander off by herself after all. I can't wait. They can't either. You should have seen how excited Ashley got. Tachibana Street, a little thoroughfare leading away from the city center. This is the main suburban area of our town, with lots of family unit rentals and condos. Teresa's family lives in this building just to the left here. I'd love to go see Mr. Espinosa, but we're a little tight on time right now. She would absolutely love to see CJ now, I'm sure. Teresa only has sisters, so her mom always treated CJ like her own son. Although honestly, most of our parents did. He had a rough time at home and well, it really triggered the maternal instinct in some women. Anyway, the part of Tachibana Street that matters is up here on this hill. If we keep going straight, we'll end up where CJ and I grew up. To the right is the big city park. What should we do? Hey Jamie, got a question for you. Sure, what is it? What does everyone look like now? They couldn't all have missed puberty like you, right? No, CJ, they didn't. I most certainly did not miss puberty. Well, Ashley's still the smallest, Vic is the tallest, while Leah and Teresa are kinda in the middle. Vic's the tallest? Really? Yeah, she's big in a lot of ways. Big? Although, really, Vic, Leah, and Teresa are all big. Really big. But yeah, out of the three, Vicky is the biggest by far. Biggest? Why did they all get good genes and I didn't? I mean, doesn't look too bad to me. Ashley and I are about the same modest size. I don't care, I'm hydrodynamic. But you just said Ashley's shorter than you. Even Teresa and Leah are respectable, lucky even. Jeez, don't stare at me like that. I'd kill to even have that much. Who could blame you? I'd kill to be me too. But Vicky... yeah, she's the main girl, alright. She's on another level. Everything about her is just raw sex appeal. But why is she wearing lingerie at the beach? Perfect. To say the least. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, CJ is dumb. Hey, Sarah, can I ask you something? Huh? Of course. What would you like to know? Well, everything. CJ never said a word about you, but I'm really curious. I never imagined him having any sisters besides us. Siblings besides us. Did I say something wrong? He didn't mention me at all. Oh? Well, it sounded like he was at the airport when he called. It was pretty early here. It was pretty straight to the point on the phone. Yeah, that sounds like him. Sometimes he focuses on something so much that he forgets about everything else. And by sometimes, I mean a lot. Most of the time. Guess that part of him hasn't changed much. Yeah. But to answer your question, I love swimming and dancing. I'm really an outdoor person. I like hiking sometimes, but I don't think I could ever live very far away from the ocean. She's a water spirit, huh? Of some sort. What else? My favorite color is blue. I think my biggest hobby is cooking. Really? Is that so surprising? I just love the experimentation, the trial and error. There's so much you can try. Every night can be different. Plus, seeing someone you love enjoy what you made is one of the best feelings in the world. Yeah, I can imagine that. I never had to cook for myself, but I could see how feeding someone could be pretty enjoyable. As long as that someone is appreciative. Don't worry. In this case, it's always been really good about that. It's like feeding a cute dog. Yeah, sure. A cute dog, huh? And I guess we're leaving. Alright, we can either head to our old neighborhood, to the park, or back to the city. Where to? Oh, come on! There's... Oh, Lord. I thought we were just going to the school district now. And that would be the end for this video. But this will be the end for this video either way. And we will go through all these other places later on. But I'm guessing this looks like... I assume this was up here because that's where we were to begin with. But it's unchecked. So I guess we'll have to go back there as well. But yeah, as I said, that will be it for today's video. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you Sharkos and Kema for donating directly to me through different, through one of the different means that I have available. And if you guys want to help me out too, you can do so by following the link down in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye everyone.